channel. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me for work. So this is my everyday easy look using cream products. The only powder products that I use is to set my under eyes and then a little bit of some champagne pop. But that is it. Everything else is just cream products because my face is super dry. And so powders are just killing me right now. So I'm trying to use cream products in order to get the coverage that I want and the look that I want without like killing my face. So I've been using the Anastasia Sultry palette. It's just a really pretty neutral palette. It has some cool tones in it and everything, which I don't normally like, but I really like the kind of smoky brown eye that I'm able to achieve with this palette. So keep on watching to see how I got this look and what my everyday look is for work. Okay. So the first thing that I do is I do use the Choise Marian Skin Dope. This is the Argan oil with the CBD oil in it. CBD oil. Is that the next thing that I put on, I kind of let that sit for a couple seconds, and then I put on the Paula's Choice Skincare. This is the Calm Mineral Moisturizer. This has broad spectrum SPF 30 and it's for normal to dry skin. I really like this stuff. It's very sunscreen-ish. It does leave your skin very moisturized, kind of like if you regularly put on sunscreen, you're just kind of greasy, which I don't normally like that feeling, but because my skin is so dry, I actually really like it just because it helps add a little bit of hydration to my skin. So next I'm going to take the Meaningful Beauty. This is the one by Cindy Crawford. This is the Lifting Eye Cream Advanced Formula. Okay, so now that that's kind of sunk into my skin, I'm going to go in with the It Cosmetics Feel the Moment Skin Rejuvenating Hydrating Primer Serum. The next thing that I usually do is, because I do have false eyelashes, when I get out of the shower, they are a little bit crazy. So I kind of like to shape them into where they need to be. So next that we've done the skincare, I'm going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. So I've been loving this stuff recently just because it looks so pretty in person. It looks so pretty on camera. It does a really good job of covering up my redness, and it's really nice for dry skin. So I just go in with a little bit, and then I take my Jaclyn Hill just foundation brush, and I'm just kind of buffing that into my skin. So next what I've been doing is I've been taking the Lilah B Aglow face mist and then taking a Real Technique sponge. It's not damp or anything like that. It's a dry sponge. And I just put a couple spritzes on it, and I take it and I kind of push the foundation into my skin. And I absolutely love this because I think it does a really good job of helping to blend out your foundation. But again, just adds a little bit of hydration to my dry skin. So next I'm going to take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles. It's treatment and concealer. Wow. I have not found a concealer that I actually like yet. I'm kind of on a mission because I've been using cream products. I'm trying to find one that's not too thick where I don't have to put a lot of powder on because my face is just so dry. But this Maybelline one is pretty decent. I like the fact that I can build it and it doesn't take a lot to set it. Like it doesn't like settle into my fine lines or anything like that. But I just have to go in a couple more times to kind of get the coverage that I want. So next I'm going to go in with the Loreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. So this stuff I actually like. To me, it's the most Tarte Shape Tape-like, but again, it's a little bit too dry to use under my under eyes. I do like to use it as kind of like a primer for my eyes. It just seems to really help my eye makeup to go on. Okay, so next I go in with the Sephora High Light Low Light Face Contour in medium. I actually don't really like this because the color is just a little too bronzy for me. I like it, for whatever reason, I like the contour to be a little bit more ashy, I guess. And this is just a little bit too brown, but I make it work because I have not found anything else that I like. I go in with the Real Techniques stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the Nars liquid blush. This is in the color Orgasm. This stuff a little bit goes a long way. You do not need a lot of this stuff. I literally like just put just a dab on there because it is very, very pigmented. And yeah, you can just do a little dab and get exactly what you want. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my translucent, this is the Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder. This is just to set my under eye. And I just take a little bit and just go in and then on top of it. Like I said, I don't set any of the rest of my face. I am literally just setting my eyes. So the next thing that I will do is I haven't found a liquid highlighter that I like just because they're, I don't know, they're just hard to work with. So I've just been going in with the Becca Champagne Pop and just doing a little bit. And my cheekbones are not that dry, so I'm able to get away with it. But I just feel like, especially with the summertime and everything, I'll put a little bit on my nose. Especially with the summertime, I just feel like I need a highlighter. Okay, so usually at this point, I will go in and I'll spray a couple times with the Lilah B Mist. Again, just to add a little bit more hydration. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M441 brush. This is just a big kind of all over color brush. So I'm gonna bring my thing a little bit closer. So today I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Sultry palette. I absolutely love this palette. I don't bring it out as much as I should, but I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here, which is called the color Fresh, and just put it all over my eyelids. So next I'm gonna go in with the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH36 brush. It's just a little bit smaller than the other one, and it's a little bit more compact. So I'm gonna really be focusing on doing a transition shade, and I'm going to be using this color right here. This is the color Birch. It's just kind of like it reminds me of Jaclyn Hill as far as like a pukey kind of brown color. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH37. It's pretty much the same as the other one, but it's just a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter, and a little bit more precise. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is Twig. So it's just kind of a very cool tone brown, and I'm just gonna focus it on the outer corner of my eye, kind of creating a smoky look. One thing that I like about the eyelash extensions is it covers up a lot. So I feel like I can play a little bit more with the colors and go a little bit higher than I normally would, because it's not as dramatic because the eyelashes pretty much fan out. So I'm just kind of focusing that on the outer corner and just blending it out. Okay, next I'm gonna go into Dysto Plan. I don't know what that says. It's a little bit dark, so I'm literally just going to tap the JH37 brush and just focus it just on that outer corner. So next, honestly, this is the e.l.f. contour brush. It's a short, very dense kind of brush. So I'm gonna go in with that color Birch right there and just put it on the bottom. So next, what I normally do is I go in with the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH40, is that what it says? Yeah. And then I just kind of take it and kind of buff that out because I don't wear mascara on my bottom lashes anymore. I really, when I put the eyeshadow on there, I really want to make sure it's buffed out. So that is it for the eyes. Next, I'm going to go with eyebrows. And it's funny because I was looking in the camera and I was like, what's wrong with my face? And I was like, oh, I don't have eyebrows on. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Brow Definer. This is Brow Stylist Shape and Fill. This is in the color, I want to say brown, dark brunette. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. I can't talk this morning. So it just kind of looks like this. And then this is the Sigma Small Angle E65 brush. So I'm just taking the lighter shade and I'm just doing that. Just to kind of blend out any of the pencil harsh lines because I just like my brows to be filled. So next I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is just to keep them in place.